Oh, welcome, ladies and gents. Don't think I'll be taking a look at this today. In fact, covered this last night on my podcast, the Hcast, which you can find linked down below in the description box. But yeah, goodness me. This isn't no Babylon Bee. This is legit variety. Lizzo's former dancers sue her for fat shaming, among a whole host of other things. And it's a goldmine of utter rampant hypocrisy. And I love it. Essentially, what she's saying is, I can be the only obese one. I mean, look, her entire personality is to be obese. That's all she is. Without obesity, she's nothing. But, you can't be fat. You can't be fat when you work for her. Nah, we're going to fat shame you. This is absolutely insane, but this is not unexpected. In fact, it's pretty much expected when you hear the likes of these kind of situations happening. It tends to happen all the time with people who shout the loudest about certain things. So let's take a look at this. Hit subscribe if you're new here. Thought we'd have a good fun time poking at this because it is hilarious. So Lizzo and her production company are being accused of sexual harassment and creating a hostile work environment by a trio of the team's former dancers, according to a legal complaint filed Tuesday. There's a lawsuit which is now independently viewed by Variety and basically anyone. Everyone's reported on this. But it was filed in Los Angeles County Superior Court against Lizzo. And basically, it's also a production company as well, and the captain of Lizzo's dance team. So the dancers, plaintiffs Ariana Davis, Cristal Williams, and Noel Rodriguez, have alleged sexual, religious, and racial harassment, disability discrimination, assault, false imprisonment, among many other things. Wow. Wow. So one of the most striking details of the suit alleges the dancers were pressured, due to fear of losing their jobs, to touch a bunch of nude dancers during a live sex show in Amsterdam's red light district. Notoriously known for, of course, it's the red light district, of course it is. But basically, Lizzo seems to like bananas. I know, shocking when you look at her that she likes bananas, but she does. She loves bananas. The main event of the night was a club called Banana Bar, where patrons are allowed to interact with completely nude performers. While at Banana Bar, things quickly got out of hand, and Lizzo began inviting cast members to take turns touching the nude performers, catching dildos launched from the performers' vaginas, and eating bananas protruding from the performers' vaginas. Lizzo then turned her attention to Ms. Davies and began pressuring Ms. Davies to touch the breasts of one of the nude women performing at the club. Lizzo began leading a chant, goading Ms. Davies. Ms. Davies said 3 times, loud enough for all to hear, "I'm good," expressing her desire to not touch the performer. Plaintiffs were aghast, this is all the complaint by the way, with how little regard Lizzo showed for the bodily autonomy of her employees and those around her, especially in the presence of many people whom she employed. You know why that is, don't you? It's because she's so fat. She's so just incomprehensibly obese. She has her own gravitational pull, so much so that she now believes, genuinely, other people's bodies are her autonomy. She has autonomy over other people's bodies because of her gravitational pull. Anyway, a representative for Lizzo did not respond to comment, didn't even deny it. Plaintiffs also allege Lizzo again invited them out without telling them that they would be attending a nude cabaret bar, robbing them of the choice not to participate. This is the funny thing. So there was the dance captain got accused of fat shaming. The dance captain got accused of pushing her Christian beliefs onto dancers. According to the suit, after discovering that Davis was a virgin, Quigley routinely discussed the subject. That's not very Christian-like. Brought it up in interviews and even posted about it on social media, broadcasting an intensely personal detail about Miss Davies to the world. A bit weird. It's not very Christian. Quigley also allegedly referred to Rodriguez as a non-believer, according to the suit, and was quoted saying, No job and no one will stop me from talking about the Lord. Oh, the Lord. In response to requests from other dancers to stop pushing her beliefs on Rodriguez. Quigley did not respond to comment. Don't even deny it. The accusation against Lizzo also include calling attention to Davis's weight after calling her out for not being committed to her role. In professional dance, a dancer's weight gain is often seen as that dancer getting lazy or worse off as a performer. Lizzo's and Scott's questions about Miss Davies' commitment to the tour were thinly veiled concerns about Miss Davies' weight gain, which Lizzo had previously called attention to after noticing it at the South by Southwest Music Festival. Although Lizzo and Miss Scott never explicitly stated it, these questions, accompanied by Lizzo's statements made after the South by Southwest Festival, gave Ms. Davies the impression that she needed to explain her weight gain and disclose intimate personal details about her life in order to keep her job. Fat-shamed. She got fat-shamed by this utter abomination of obesity. Holy shit. Absolutely hilarious. The rampant hypocrisy is so funny. So the complaint additionally states that Davies was fired in May for recording a meeting where Lizzo had given out notes to dancers about their performances. Williams states she was publicly fired due to budget cuts, but the suit points out that no one else was fired that day. Before that, Williams claimed she had spoken up at a meeting in which Lizzo accused the dancers of drinking before performances. Rodriguez reportedly complained to the managers about the decision to publicly fire Williams, an intimidation tactic that Lizzo repeatedly threatened to dancers during an April 27th meeting, during which she told the team that she had eyes and ears everywhere. According to the complaint, Rodriguez allegedly resigned after feeling disrespected by the hostile environment created in the meeting shortly after both Davies and Williams' firings. So the suit also alleges a mistreatment from Big Girl, whatever it is, management shit team. Who the fuck cares? And basically said BGBT's management team consisted entirely of white Europeans who often accused the black members of the dance team of being lazy, unprofessional, and having bad attitudes. Goodness, this is just hilarious. Only the dance cast comprised of full-figured women of colour were the only ones spoken to in this type of degrading tone, giving plaintiffs the impression that these comments were charged with racial and fat-phobic animus. Fat-phobic. Oh, I thought we'd have a good laugh at this. What do you guys think? Look, I know some people will be like, oh, it's a slow news day. Yeah, so? Still fucking funny, isn't it? Anyway, leave your thoughts down below. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.